How do I see the NBA Finals? Well, I'm not a Denver Nuggets fan, and I'm not a Miami Heat fan. So, as a basketball fan, I'd like to see as many games as possible. I've already been looking at the schedule. Game 4 is next Friday. And the reason I look to that is, honestly, guys, see, I don't want to come off like I'm hating, because especially the young generation, you talk bad about a team, they accuse you of hating. So, let me word this carefully. Um, Okay, the Miami Boston series. Miami played really tough. I love their character. They competed, but they played really good and almost perfect when Boston crumbled and played really bad. What I'm trying to say is I'm mincing words. It's going to be really hard for Miami to beat Denver when Denver doesn't have those dips like the Celtics. The Celtics had dips, peaks and valleys as a team. From what I've seen from the data, from the whole playoffs, Denver didn't really have a dip. They handled Phoenix, handled them. They handled the Lakers, sweep. So my thing on this, I might be thinking sweep or gentleman's sweep 4-1. I might lay 2.5 games. If we're going in FanDuel and DraftKings, how could you get the most juice out of the series? I think I might lay 2.5 games. I'd be surprised if the series spread is 1.5. I doubt it because Denver's a big time favorite. 2.5, 4-1, you win. So I don't see. I'd be surprised if this goes into game 6 or 7. So I'd probably take Denver laying 2.5 games, and that seems like a lot. But I'm almost expecting automatic 2-0 out in Denver. The thin air. It's going to be tough to beat Denver. They're so consistent. Jokic, two-time MVP, putting up Wilt Chamberlain numbers throughout the playoffs. Just he surprised me. I was one of those people who didn't want to believe he could be that good. You know, you see him from afar, you don't see him every night. You're like, how could it be? So I was like a hater, kids, on Jokic. And the more I watched him, he's got the best touch, best hands out of almost anybody I've ever seen for that size. His gift is his hands, and very smart. But those hands, the pass, the catch, everything, the touch, it's beautiful. But it's gonna be tough. So Miami's got to play their best, and still that might not be better than Denver that night if Denver just keeps playing at that high level. We saw that with the Laker games. The Lakers played them tough, but you don't get moral victories for almost winning. So we'll see. Me and Mel are gonna do our podcast tomorrow, and I'll be live streaming for the finals. So come in, watch the game. I'm gonna be doing all reactions for this last series, and go out with a bang to get into football. NOOch Neighborhood Picks. Like and subscribe.